So the whole idea of surviving through story came right at the beginning of the pandemic, with the realization that there were some fantastic resources that were brought up very, very quickly to support people with learning disabilities, families, and children with special needs. But they were all to do with information. So there was some fabulous social stories, there were great photo symbols, accessible information to keep people safe and secure. But what there wasn't was a forum for people to do what everybody was doing in order to get through these challenging times, which was to share their experiences with one another, with friends, with family, even with people that you happen to see in the street. And if people appeared in the media, people with learning disabilities, it was really in the role of kind of vulnerable victims. But there are other stories that really, really need telling. So we came together as a partnership, and I'm going to ask each of my colleagues who are here now to introduce themselves. First of all, from the Open University Social History of Learning Disability Group.
Hi everyone. It's Liz Tilley here. So yeah, I'm a lecturer at the Open University, and I'm a co-chair of the Social History of Learning Disability Group. And one of my other colleagues who is on the call today, Craig, was very involved with early discussions about this project. So Craig, should we hand over to you?
Yeah, I'm Craig from OU Pensions List, that I one of the co-chairs with disability learning groups, and we do all sorts of stories, like one people's stories like Jot Down is my idea to speak to this, and Nikki. But I did send my video to Nikki, yeah, about what it feels like, what happened in people's life in everywhere around the country, what's been happening to their life. And it's not they're nice people to hear that what did happen if people pass away.
Yeah.
So that kind of issue is where the answers from, and how we sort of how we find out what the answers from the government. The government don't know, no one don't know where we're going from here.
Yeah, and I must say, Craig, it was actually talking to you which kind of gave me the kind of verve and to get going with the project, hearing from you. So thank you. We've also
it's not quite easy to do, but it's hard to think about the mind about how to fit it.
Not really.
Exactly. So the other people involved were, from very early on, were Beverly and Kate from Generate. So Beverly, if you
talking about the book,
introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Beverly Dawkins, and I'm Chief Executive of Generate, and go back quite a long way with Nicholas. So we were really thrilled to get the call, and have really enjoyed taking part so far. Looking forward to all the stories that are going to come in. Thank you.
And it was young people from Generate, actually, who really kind of co-authored a lot of this. They had fantastic insights that you can see on the site. The website was put together by Deb Gooch. Deb, if you just want to wave at people and say hello.
Hello, I'm Deb. Yes, I'm a web designer, and I built the website, which Kate is now going to run. So it's been a good project to be involved with, so thank you for asking me.
We've been working very closely with advisors with learning difficulties, and I want to mention here Alice Parsley and her family, and Terry Bartlett from Generate in particular. But Pat Charlesworth has been a great friend, advisor and supporter right from the start. Pat, can you say hello? Pat's from Hackney People First and the Foundation for People with Learning Disabilities.
Sorry, I forgot to unmute myself. Yeah, as Nicholas said, I'm from the Hackney People First and the Foundation for People with Learning Disabilities. And you'll be hearing from me a bit later on.
Certainly will. And the other people to mention are Flo Hopwood and Katrina Arab from Three Ways School, who set up the Facebook site, collecting stories and providing resources for families. So in this session today, we're going to hear some short talks from people. There'll be a little film from Three Ways so that we've got some representation by young people with special disabilities as well. Liz Tilley's going to give us a little tour of the website. Then we'll have a Q&A session, and finishing with AJ Choksey, who's the wiki master from the Rick Center, and his wonderful video.